Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brady Black visited Maggie Kyriakis on Monday, October 23, according to Days of Our Lives spoilers. And while there, he learned everything about Konstantin Milaunis' visit, which seemed to cheer Maggie up. Brady was startled to learn that Victor Kyriakis allegedly provided funding for Konstantin's business without asking for it back. Brady was confused at it and Victor's choice to blow up so many lives with the announcement that Alex Kyriakis was his son because it didn't sound like something Victor would do. Maggie confessed she would ask Victor about that decision if she could have one more minute with him, because she was perplexed by the Alex revelation as well. In the Salem Inn, Theresa Donovan welcomed Konstantin as they discussed their partnership and reminisced about what had transpired in Greece behind closed doors on Monday's episode of Days. In the flashbacks, Konstantin stormed into Theresa's room after learning that the briefcase had ended up in her room from a third party. Konstantin became angry when he realized the new will left him with nothing, because his father had given Victor the money to start his business, and was the reason Victor had amassed his riches. The letter that accompanied the new will, which handed Xander half of everything, revealed to Theresa that Xander Cook was Victor's hidden son. Theresa noted the ambiguity of everything, but she also recognized the opportunity to portray Alex as Victor's hidden son. Theresa had a chance to get to know Alex before he found out about the fortune if she played her cards well. In this manner, Alex wouldn't suspect Theresa of stealing his money. Theresa shook with Konstantin on their bargain because he had the tools and could help offer an expert forgery when it came to the letter. Theresa informed Konstantin that although she had already moved in with Alex, she was unsure of how long it would take for him to propose. Konstantin decided to wait it out because Theresa wasn't sure when she could deliver his money. Konstantin then brought Maggie some flowers, which he claimed to have discovered in the park on Monday's Duel episode. Maggie was shocked to find that Victor had told Konstantin that they were her favorite. Maggie was aware that daffodils weren't in flower at this time of year, so Konstantin acknowledged that he had purchased them as a way of saying thank you before he left. Maggie tried to persuade Konstantin that he wouldn't be an inconvenience by pointing out that he was welcome to remain as long as he wanted. Xander arrived at Alex's residence and yelled at him to step down as Titan CEO. Alex refused to give Maggie her job back, despite Xander's request. Xander made fun of Alex's new parent situation, but Alex pretended to prefer Justin Kyriakis to his inheritance from Victor. Xander made fun of Theresa for moving in with Alex now that he was Victor's wealthy son when she came with her stuff. Alex advised Theresa not to pay attention after Xander left and claimed Xander was only jealous of his new Kyriakis riches. Eric Brady provided updates on Nicole Walker picking up a fresh copy of the DNA results at the hospital, which caused Sloane Peterson to become alarmed. Sloane still had her own copy of the altered DNA report, so she feigned to get crucial client-related news before leaving to correct the situation. Sloane thought she could pull off a switch before Nicole and E.J. Demura discovered what was inside the envelopes once she understood they would probably be identical. On Monday's episode of Days, Nicole prevented E.J. from making a note on the back of the DNA report envelope at the Demura estate. E.J. apologized since Nicole interrupted him after he had already written a few digits. Nicole explained that she had obtained a new copy of the earlier genetic testing analysis information since she had lost the original. Nicole and EJ were excited to discuss the DNA findings, but EJ became preoccupied with work. Sloane waited outside until EJ was alone in the living room before ringing the doorbell. Sloane had the opportunity to switch the envelopes while EJ was attempting to determine why no one was at the door at the time. Unfortunately, Sloane misread the switch and left the real envelope with the numbers scrawled on it behind before fleeing. Later, EJ had to put Nicole's discussion of the DNA results off once more, but this time he locked it in the Demura safe so they would know where it was. When Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, paid Eric a visit, he made a suggestion that she didn't like Sloan. Eric believed they could address Marlena's claim that she simply didn't know Sloan well enough. Sloan wasn't popular in the community, but Eric believed he knew her heart better than anyone and acknowledged that she made him happy. Marlena was supportive since that was all she wanted for Eric. Marlena offered that they might get together for dinner shortly once Sloan had left. Sloan discreetly tore open the envelope as Monday's episode came to a close, assuming her issues with the DNA report were resolved. But she didn't realize she had never switched the envelopes at all. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that the DNA report in the DiMera safe may turn out to be a significant problem because Sloan destroyed her own phony copy instead. According to Days of Our Lives rumors for Tuesday, October 24, Leo Stark and Dimitri von Leischner will reflect on their future while evading capture. Leo's assistance in assisting Dimitri to elude capture by the police has forced them to seek refuge while they plan their next course of action. Kayla Johnson will meet with Rafe Hernandez at the Salem Police Department, so it's possible that they'll talk about Dimitri's hospital escape and any other information she has to share. Jada Hunter will cheerfully shake hands with her new partner as Harris Michaels will also be at work. Rafe will be hoping Harris and Jada can work well together, according to Days spoilers, especially now that more cases are starting to pile up. Fans of DOO will recall that Rafe wanted Jada and Harris to find out who delivered Susan Banks to Edmund Crumb, but it appears that finding Leo and Dimitri will now take precedence for the new partners. Ava Vitali is aware that Clyde Weston was responsible for the Susan delivery, of course. Clyde is making Ava run his new pharmaceutical empire in E.J. DiMera's stead, since he believes she is to blame for him losing control over E.J. It appears, though, that Clyde would send a threatening man by the name of Gil Carter to handle the specifics as he agreed to set Ava up with a position at the bistro as part of her cover story. Days teasers indicate that while Clyde is in Trip Johnson's place, Gil will unavoidably issue a few threats on his behalf. When Trip enters, there should be tension because of this, but Gil will pretend to be merely announcing to Ava that she has a new job, making Trip happy for her. Jill will later re-threaten Ava in the town square and make it plain that if she doesn't cooperate, Clyde would give Trip lethal orders. Kate Roberts-Brady will discuss Harris' new role at the Salem PD with him and express surprise. Harris' decision to pursue it was Kate's idea, although she might be surprised that Rafe hired Harris so quickly. Days spoilers indicate that Rafe will also bring on board a new employee once Wendy Shin displays her amazing talents. Wendy might alter some surveillance footage or take some other action that helps the Salem PD find Dimitri and Leo. Trip will receive a massage from Wendy in their bedroom at home, and they will unwind together for a while. Given that both Trip and Wendy's lives are about to become more erratic, it will be the quiet before the storm. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Clyde will continue to cause issues for Ava and those closest to her. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.